What seemed like a harmless social media post from former To Anyone member Park Bom quickly spiraled into a public spectacle. It all started with one word, husband. But behind this seemingly playful label lies a chain of reactions involving media scrutiny, psychological implications, and an urgent question about the boundaries between fandom and reality. It started with a name and a title. From September last year until recently, Park Bom repeatedly shared photos of herself with actor Lee Min-ho on her Instagram account, captioning them with phrases like "my husband." In today's online culture, terms like national crush, my man, or imaginary couple are common, especially among fans. But when a celebrity publicly calls another equally famous celebrity husband, with no known personal relationship between them, people start asking, is this a media stunt or an emotional misstep? The internet was divided. Some fans found it endearing, calling it harmless fangirling. But many others were alarmed. Was Park Bom losing control? Or was this an inappropriate joke gone too far? The official response that lit the fire. As public speculation escalated, Lee Min-ho's agency, Mim Entertainment, was forced to issue a formal response. In a brief but firm statement, they clarified, Lee Min-ho and Park Bom have no personal relationship. Therefore, the rumors are entirely groundless. This marked the first time Lee Min-ho's side publicly addressed the matter, an unusual move for a star known for keeping his private life under tight wraps. Previously, Park Bom's management had attempted to cool things down by explaining she was simply infatuated with Lee Min-ho's character, Kim Dan, in The Heirs. But the situation had already gone beyond innocent admiration. Park Bom, once again in the eye of the storm. Park Bom, once a vocal powerhouse of K-pop, has long been shadowed by controversy. From a medication-related scandal to her long hiatus after To Anyone disbanded, and a lukewarm comeback, her name often surfaces in debates about fallen idols. This time, she walked into a media storm of her own making, not due to criminal accusations, but due to ambiguous behavior that concerned fans. On February 19, Park Bom wrote, "I've tried very hard. Everything I said is true." The next day, she clarified she was still single and sent love to fans, only to delete her secondary Instagram account shortly afterward. Was this spontaneous emotional expression, or a sign of deeper mental strain? Lee Min-ho, calm in the face of chaos. In stark contrast, Lee Min-ho has maintained an image of class, professionalism, and privacy. Since his high-profile relationship with Suzy, which started in 2015 and ended amicably 2 years later, he has rarely made headlines for dating rumors. So when a fellow celebrity publicly claimed him as her husband, his agency's swift and definitive response was as much about protecting his image as it was about drawing a line. More than a celebrity scandal, this incident raises bigger questions. In an era dominated by social media, where is the line between playful expression and harassment? Do celebrities have the right to express feelings like ordinary people, or must they always self-censor? More broadly, how are former idols, especially women, perceived when they act outside the expected norm? Park Bom may have simply wanted to express admiration for Lee Min-ho. But when you are a public figure, even the smallest action can trigger a tidal wave of media response. The rise of one-sided celebrity crushes. Fantasizing about celebrities is nothing new, fans do it all the time. But what happens when it's one public figure declaring love, even jokingly, for another, without mutual context? This case opens a concerning new chapter in celebrity culture, the one-sided love among celebrities themselves. It's no longer just a joke. It can lead to real discomfort, misinterpretation, and even reputational damage. Where fans were once considered the unpredictable variable, now, it might be the idols themselves driving the narrative, sometimes to dangerous ends. Conclusion: where do we draw the line between real and virtual? Park Bom was once the face of rebellion and artistic flair in K-pop. But this episode shows that even the brightest stars can lose their footing in today's blurred reality of online life and public persona. Are we demanding too much from celebrities? Or are they losing the ability to regulate their emotional expression in a world where the line between real and virtual no longer exists? What seemed like a trivial post has become a cautionary tale, not just about celebrity etiquette, but about the risks of emotional transparency in the spotlight. In this digital age, calling someone husband isn't always a joke, it can be the spark that ignites a media wildfire, threatening mental health, reputations, and the fragile trust between stars and their fans.